Hi guys, hello. Good day to all of you. So our topic for our first topic for our final term is torsion. Okay, so technically continuation na lang to ng shearing stress. So ayun, proceed na tayo. Okay, so ayan, torsion. So finals for strema, torsion nga. So we have here the formula, 'di ba? Kung naalala niyo yung discussion natin ng prelim, nung first sem, ano to, technically, torque or moment. Pero, ang term gagamit natin dito is torque. So, either of the two, parehas lang naman yon. Okay, pero at some point, sabi nila, may difference daw. Pero ngayon, let's say na parehas lang yung dalawang yon. Okay, so, technically, torque, if, di ba, kung lang yung discussion natin nung first sem, there's two type of forces, di ba? First is first is parallel, and of course the last one is perpendicular. So technically the parallel is either it move backwards or forward. So dito tayo, pagdating sa torsion, yung perpendicular force naman, ang tendency ng perpendicular force na to, nung force na to, is to twist a certain object. Twist the shaft or so on. So we have here, torque is equals to the force times perpendicular distance. Pero, kung yun yung formula dito. Pero kung naalala nyo nung prelim natin, guys, di ba? Nung prelim natin, ay nung first sem, ba't balbalto ako sa prelim? We have here a continuation na times sine theta. Pero, no need natin siya sama dito kasi we assume na perpendicular nga yung pag-attack, perpendicular yung forces natin. Okay, so next, we have here the shearing force or the shearing stress. We have here shearing stress daw. So, in the first place, kung ang discussion natin nung first sem or second sem, first sem, but we have shearing stress is equals, pinaka-basic, force over area. Pero what if daw, ang shearing stress natin is related to torque naman. Okay, so ayan siya. So ayan ngayon siya. Okay? So we have here, so ayan nga yung original formula. Pero what if related naman sa torque? So ngayon, once na related sa torque, we have here, shearing stress is equals to torsion times P or radius, parehas lang yan, over J. What is J? J is the polar moment of inertia. Okay, so yun yung ulit, the max shearing stress is equals to torsion times radius all over polar moment of inertia. So ito yung pinaka-main formula natin. Main formula. Okay? So yan yung pinaka-main formula natin. Tapos, proceed na tayo sa next slide. So we have here, so meron tayong main formula. So what if, nandito tayo ngayon sa dalawang classification of shaft natin, which is yung solid tsaka yung hollow. So medyo, ewan ko kung naintindihan yung drawing, pero I hope na intindihan nyo. Pag sabi natin solid, guys, walang another diameter or walang, hindi siya open. Ano ba example ng mga hollow, cylindrical shaft? Diba? Ganon. So we have here definite formula for polar moment of inertia. Ayan. So ito yung definite formula natin for polar moment of inertia. And mamaya, pakita ko yung derivation nito. So from this formula, from TR over J, or torsion multiplied by radius divided by polar moment of inertia, we've come up to this formula. And of course, the same with the hollow cylindrical shaft. So technically, konting spoiler, sinubstitute natin yung value ng J dito. Okay? So ayun yung mga formula natin for solid and hollow cylindrical shaft. So proceed tayo ngayon sa pag-derive ng formula na to. Okay? So this one, first, we have here the derivation. Ayan. I'm sharing. Derive, ano yan? Derive solid cylindrical shaft. So, first thing first, we have the main formula na shearing stress is equals to torsion multiplied by radius over polar moment of inertia. So, bago din i-substitute yung polar moment of inertia na pi d raised to 4 over 32, we must convert first the radius. And we all know that radius is 1/2 of diameter. Okay, so d over 2. Mangyari sa formula natin, from here, magiging t multiplied by d over 2 multiplied by j. So, ano yung j natin? Ayan yung j natin, di ba? So, pi d raised to 4 over 32. Or we could say that our new formula right now, magiging ganito siya, para mas makita nyo, is magiging td over 2 all over pi d raised to 4 all over 32. So, technically guys, magkakaroon tayo ng cancellation dito. What do I mean by cancellation? Magiging, ito makakancel out to, and then ito mababawasan. So, basic ano na to ito magiging 1, ito magiging 16. Okay? So, ayusin na natin, from this formula, from this cancellation, magka-come up na tayo doon sa formula niya, which is, ito nga, magiging t d cube all over pi. Tama ba? Ganyan. Baliktad. Baliktad pala. So, multiply natin ito dito para makita nyo yung process. Ayan siya. Magiging, tama yun pala. Ayan. Tapos, magiging, okay. Pangit pala. Magiging, ganito. Magiging 16t. Akit na yung 16 sa taas, guys, over pi d cube. Okay? So, balik tayo dun sa PowerPoint natin. Check natin kung tama yung formula. Okay? So, ito yung, balik tayo dun sa advanced portion of screen. So, ayan. Ayan siya, diba? 16t over pi d cube. So, ganun din yung idea nung pag-derive naman sa hollow. Pero, pakita din natin para mas mag-gets ninyo. So, ayun siya, diba? So, box lang natin to. So, next tayo, guys, is for hollow naman. Derive hollow cylindrical shaft. So, ganun din ulit. Mukhang DF shaft. Okay? We have here, shearing stress is equals to T over R, T times multiplied by radius divided by polar moment of inertia. As what we said, R is equals to 1/2 of the diameter. And the main or the constant for hollow cylindrical shaft is this. Okay, so dahil hollow nga siya, guys, magkakaroon tayo ng subtraction between the diameter. So, ganito siya. Ganito yung idea ng subtraction. Teka. So, 16. So, hindi lang siya basta R pala, guys. Magkakaroon din siya ng changes din dito. So, pakita na lang din natin. Minus, ano ba? Minus d raised to 4. But 16. Wala, mali. Sorry. Equals to pi d raised to 4 minus d raised to 4 all over 32. Balikan natin yung original. Balikan natin yung PowerPoint para ano natin. Okay. Tama. So, ang mangyayari, guys, ang nagbago lang doon is yung sa polar moment natin. Pero as is pa din yung sa ano natin, guys. As is pa din yung sa formula natin. So, magiging t over, so hindi siya hindi siya magiging d over 2 minus d over 2. Hindi na. As is na yan. Okay? d over 2 lang yan. So, magiging, ayusin natin, d over 2 all over pi 32, d raised to 4 minus d raised to 4 all over 32. And then, of course, cancellation, guys. Pakita natin. Cancel. So, 16. And then 1. And then, lastly, magiging formula natin is ganito siya. So, ganun ulit multiply ito. Multiply yan. So, magiging 16 TD all over pi d raised to 4 minus d raised to 4. Okay, so check natin kung parehas. Para kung parehas, edi at least proceed na tayo sa another formula. So, ayan nga. 16 TD all over pi, parentheses, the difference of the fourth power of outer diameter and fourth power of inner diameter. Okay? So, balik tayo sa whiteboard. Di tama lang. Dito lang tayo. So, next, na ano natin yung formula for the shearing stress related with the relation of the torsion. So, next tayo is yung angle of twist natin. Of course, di ba nga, dahil ang purpose nga ng torsion is twist. Other term for torsion is twisting force. Of course, we must talk about angle din. Okay, matik yan. Merong angle na kasama dyan. Okay, so we have here angle of twist. Okay? Angle of twist is equals to torsion times length all over polar moment of inertia times modulus of rigidity. And wag natin kakalimutan guys, ang sagot dito is always unit is in radian. Okay? So magiging final answer natin is naarad siya. So kung ang hihingin ko sa inyo is in degree, ko-convert nyo pa siya to degree. Okay, so pakita din natin siya mamaya. Pag once na may encounter tayong ganyang problem. And lastly is the power transmitted by the shaft. So P is equals to torsion multiplied by angular velocity. So maarting W yan guys, ganyan yan. Okay? Or we can say that power is equals to 2 pi torsion times F, or the frequency or the revolution per second. And next, pakita natin kung ano yung mga letter na napakita. So, ayan nga. We have here torsion as T. Okay? Next is the shearing stress or the torsional shearing stress. Next, J is polar moment of inertia. R or P, radius. D is the outer diameter. D is the inner. And L, length. Balik tayo dito. Dito siya. L, length. Length ng mismong shaft natin yan guys ha. Length of the shaft. Last, G or shear modulus or modulus of rigidity. So ayun nga, katulad ng sabi ko, yung W na maarte, angular velocity, and then F or frequency, or RPS or rev per second. So pag once na RPM ang binigay sa problem, of course, convert it to revolution per second. Okay, so madali na di ba? Madali lang naman yung madali lang naman mag-derive, ay mag-convert. Okay? So, guys, yun na yung mga formula na kailangan nyo tandaan when it comes to torsion. So, ngayon, proceed tayo sa sample problems. Okay, we try to answer this one. Okay? So, try natin sagutan to. Kopyahin natin, tapos lagyan natin sa whiteboard para makita ninyo. So, a steel shaft with a 3 feet long that has a diameter 4 inches is subjected to a torque of 15 kilopounds-feet. Diba? Ganun naman yung palagi, Newton meter or kilopound feet. Determine the maximum shearing stress and the angle of twist and use G is equals to 12 times 10 raised to 6 yan, di 106. 12 times 10 raised to 6 PSI. So, proceed na tayo sa whiteboard natin. Okay? So, ayan. Kopyahin natin. Number 1. Wait lang, bago tayo mag-proceed. Ayan. So, ayan na. Ay, ako na. Ayan. Proceed na tayo. So, first, katulad ng lagi kong ginagawa pag nagsusolve, always copy the given first hanggat kaya. Okay? Para hindi tayo malito once na magsusolve na. So, we have here, meron tayong length na given. Palit tayo ng kulay na gagamitin. Merong length na given, 3 feet. Okay? And merong next, diameter. Diameter nung shaft, of course, is equals to 4 inches. And meron tayong torque na 15,000. Gawin natin pounds na. Pounds-feet. And meron din tayong G, or shear modulus or modulus of rigidity. 12 times 10 raised to 6 PSI. Okay? And Sabi, find the shearing stress and angle. Okay? So, ayan yung mga given natin. Next is, lagi ko na binabanggit sa inyo, always gawin natin uniform yung unit natin. Dapat may uniformity yung unit natin. Kung mapansin nyo, hati, kayo ba, alam ko anong gusto nyo convert, pero siguro convert na lang natin lahat ng feet. Okay, so times 12, and then times 12. Matik naman na yan, di ba? 12 inches, 12 inches over 1 feet, over 1 feet. So we have here length as 36 inches. And what is our ano? And our 15,000, tama ba? 100 check na yun. Tama. Yun, 15 keep, 15,000. So 15 times 12. So we have here 180,000 pounds per pounds inch. So lahat yan naka-inch na siya as the same with the shear modulus. So first, solve natin ngayon yung ano natin. Kailangan pa tayong J, pero pwede naman na yun. So, solution. Okay, so try natin pagkasya dito para di tayo pakalat-kalat. We have formula for shear stress, and wala naman nabanggit guys kung hollow o solid, and dahil isang diameter lang naman yung given, we assume na solid cylindrical shaft siya. So we have, yung lagi ko rin ginagawa guys is kinokopya yung formula. So we have here 16T over, hindi na natin kailangan kunin yung polar moment kasi mayroon na tayong formula dito, di ba? Mayroon na tayong formula dito. Ayan, 16T over pi d cube. Okay? Ibang form, ibang ano, tama. Over pi d cube. So we have, so mayroon na tayong torque, 180,000 pounds inch, and mayroon tayong diameter na 4 inch, and substitute na lang natin, di ba? So 16 multiplied by 180,000. And pakita natin din yung cancellation of units para makita ninyo, para alam nyo din, para kahit pa paano, may na-retain sa inyo. Kahit hindi nyo, ano yan, next 4 inch cube multiplied by pi. Okay, pi yan. So, ayan, solve na natin. So, magkakaroon tayo ng cancellation. What do I mean by cancellation? So technically, 4 inch cube. So 4 inch raised to cube. So magiging cube 'yan. Okay? So magka-cancel out 'yan. Cancel out yung tira dito is magiging squared na lang. So itong 4 cube magiging 4 times 4 times 4, 64. So 64 na siya. Magiging 64 inch squared pi siya. And of course, dahil pounds and inch squared 'yan, matik, ang unit ng final answer natin is PSI. Dahil stress nga yan. Stress is a pressure. Okay? Huwag nyo makakalimutan yun na-discuss ko siya nung prelim din naman. Okay? Di ba nga? Technically, formula natin for stress, di ba? Ang pinaka-original formula natin is force over area. Di ba? Force, pounds, and inches. Or square inch. So, ayan. PSI siya. Pound per square inch. Okay? Kaya PSI. So, ayan nga. Ayan yung unit niya talaga. Okay? So, pinakita ko lang para mag-gets ninyo. Ayan. Balik tayo. So, solve na natin siya. So, 16 times 180,000 divided by 64 pi. Okay? So, solve natin 16 times 180,000 divided by 64 pi. So, we have here, final answer is equal to 14,323 point, and matik guys, 3 decimal. Always final answer 3 decimal. So we have here for shearing stress is equals to 14,323.945 PSI. And may angle din. Naghahanap na angle. And yung formula natin for angle, di ba? Kung naalala niyo yung formula natin for angle, TL over JG lang. So walang ano yan. Walang kahirap-hirap. Okay? So is equals to TL over JG. So, sulat na lang din natin. 180,000. Para makita nyo din cancellation of units, sulat din natin. Okay? Para hindi kayo na ano. Times 36 inch. Yun, natin isolve pala yung J. So, J nito, guys, J is equals to, ano nga ulit yun? Pi d raised to 4 over 32. So, J is equals to, convert natin yan, 4 raised to 4 pi divided by 32. And we have here, J is equals to 8 pi. Okay? Divided by 8 pi, saan na yan? 12 times 10 raised to 6 PSI. And meron siyang unit na inch raised to 4. Okay? And meron tong unit na pounds per square inch. So, technically, magka-cancel out lahat yan. Okay? Magka-cancel out lahat yan. Aangat tong inch squared and then magka-cancel out yun. Okay? So, technically, matitirang unit for dito is radian. So, convert lang. So, magka-cancel out lang yan. And our final answer is equal to, ano to? 180,000 times 36 divided by 8 pi times 12 times 10 raised to 6. We have final answer of 0.02125 pala, ay 22, 0.022 rad. Okay, kung convert natin siya to convert natin siya into degree. Dali lang yan. Ang sagot niya is 1.2231 degree. Okay? So, ayan yung angle of twist na na-create nung torque natin. Okay? Yan yung angle of twist na na-create nung torque natin. So, ayun guys, ito yung dalawang hinahanap sa problem na to. Okay? So, proceed tayo sa second problem. Okay? So, 3 hanggang 3 problems lang siguro tayo. Okay, so we have here, what is the minimum? So, ayan, what is the minimum diameter of a solid steel shaft that will not twist through more than 3 degrees? So, technically, ang maximum niya lang is 3 degree lang. Pag sumobra siya doon, syempre, sumobra na siya doon. In a 6-meter length when subjected to a torque of 12 kN. What maximum shearing stress is developed? Use G is equals to 83 GPa. So, let's solve this one. Paano siya i-solve? So, tingnan natin. Let's find a way how to solve this one. Okay, copy din natin yan. Para nandun siya sa, natin. Hindi ko siya tutunan, guys. Ngayon ko lang siya na maximize. Okay. So, lagay natin dito. Ayan. So, next tayo. Ayan. We have here, meron tayong length. So, and, okay, but ito ulit. Ba't iba to? Hindi to. Hindi na kopya na maayos. Wait lang nga. Clear. Balik tayo dun. Hala, clear or drawings ang nabanggit ko. Wait lang hindi ko siya nakopy ng maayos. Whiteboard. So, ayan. What is the minimum diameter? So, meron tayong binigay na angle of twist. 3 degree daw, guys. So, convert natin siya into radian mamaya. Length na 6 meter and torque na 12 kilonewton meter and shearing stress and ano rin daw shearing stress pala. And lastly, yung meron binigay din na G or 83 G is equals to 83 gigapascal. So, convert pa natin siya. Mahirapan pa tayo dito. Trabaho to. Okay, so let's find how to convert this one. Okay, so we have here, ang hinahanap din ay diameter. Okay, or big letter diameter, either of the two. Okay, first, convert natin to into radian kasi technically radian dapat talaga siya. Okay, so convert natin So, magiging 3 degree. So, ang pag-convert ng degree to radian is ganito lang siya. Times pi over 180. Okay? So, ang sagot mo na dyan is rad na yan. Okay? Kung i-convert mo naman from rad to degree, so rad to degree, okay, ganyan. Ito, degree to rad. So, next, rad to degree naman. So, rad multiplied by 180 over pi. So, ganyan lang yon. Okay? Yun lang yun. Yun na yung pinaka, ano dyan. Yan na yun. Yan na yung conversion niya. Wala nang hiwaga. Okay? So, we have here 3 pi over 180. Okay? So, equals to 0.523. 0.0523. Actually, mahaba siya. 523,598 something. So, ang madalas, pag ganyan, pag mahaba, ang ginagawa ko is, ini-store ko siya. Okay? So, store natin, shift, store, A. So, ayan siya, kaya may A dyan. So, ini-store ko siya sa A. Next, convert natin yung 83 gigapascal. So, first, para mas ma-convert natin siya properly, ang ginagawa ko is, gawin mo natin siyang megapascal. So, from 83, so, ibang ano gamitin natin pag nagko-convert. So, 83, so, magiging 83,000 megapascal siya, di ba? And of course, megapascal to Newton, so, megapascal is equals to, megapascal, ano ba yan? Sorry megapascal is equals to kilonewton divided by m squared. Okay? So, ayan yan. So, 83 megapascal, kilonewton, m squared na siya. Yan na yun. Yan na yun. Okay? Yan na yung conversion niya. So, try natin ngayon. Solve na siya. So, solution. So, solve natin siya in terms of angle. So, di ba, meron tayong formula for angle na TL over JG. So, technically, once na makuha natin yung J, makukuha na natin yung, makukuha natin yung shearing stress and then yung diameter. So, solve natin yung J. So, ikot natin yung formula. So, ito, transpose. So, magiging theta multiplied by JG equals to TL. And dahil ang kailangan natin yung J, so, divide both sides ng theta G. Theta G. Okay? So, cancel out yung theta G sa left side. Okay? So, cancel out to. So, ayan na. So, J is equals to TL over theta G. Okay? J is equals to TL over theta G. So, T is equals to 12 kilonewton meter times 6 meter all over A or 0.05 something. So, A na lang muna. Multiplied by 83,000 kilonewton m squared. Okay? Matik yan guys, magka-cancel out lahat ng unit. Hanggang ang isang matira ay unit for J, which is, unit natin for J. Ba't ano to? Sorry, mabad. Wait lang. Wait lang ha. Is raised to 4. Raised to 4 yan. Okay? So, J is equals to, di pa yun yung final answer, pero kailangan natin yan para ma-solve yung dalawang unknown. So, 12 times 6 divided by alpha A times 83,000. So, we have here J. So, sobrang baba nito May alpha A natin. ST, tama naman. 12. Kasi tama, kilonewton naman siya. Times 6 divided by, ang baba. Kasi meters. Okay, let's see. Alpha A multiplied by 83,000. So, ayan nga. J is equals to 0. Parang baba nito. 1,656. So, ano natin siya? Meter raised to 4. So, convert, ano natin siya? Set natin siya as B. Okay? Shift, store, B. Basta, something like that yung ano niya, yung value niya. So, next, from J, pwede natin ngayon i-solve yung diameter. Diba? Ano bang formula ng J natin? J is equals to pi d raised to 4 divided by 32. So, ayan. Diba? Ayan na siya. So, J, 32 is equals, divided by pi, tapos square root of 4 is equals to D. Okay? So, ayan. Alpha B times 32 divided by pi. Square root, okay, 4. Answer. So, we have here, meter, diameter is equals to 0.641 meter. Okay? So, yun na yung diameter natin. And then, dahil may value na tayo ng J, pwede natin siya ngayon i-solve. Technically, kahit hindi na, pero ito na gamitin natin. Balik tayo sa formula ulit ng solid shaft, stresses for solid shaft, di ba? Is equals to 16T over pi d cube. Di ba? Yan yung formula. Tama ba? Check na natin kung tama yung formula natin, guys. Sorry, 16T over pi d cube. Di ba? So, balik tayo doon. So, ayan na. So, T, 16 times 12 all over. Technically, ano yan, magiging kilonewton or magiging kilonewton per meter squared naman yan. Okay? So, pi times 0.641. Hindi. Ito yung final answer. Pero ang gagamitin natin is yung nakuha natin na value. Okay? Yan yung final answer which is in 3 decimal. Pero ang gagamitin natin here is yung mismo nakuha natin which is 0.640934 etc. Ganun siya kahaba. Okay? Pero hindi yan yung gagamitin natin ha. Disclaimer para di kayo malito. Kasi sobrang higpit ako dyan. Okay? 16 times 12 divided by answer 5. Okay? So we have here shear stress is equals to 232,118 kilonewton per meter squared or kilopascal yan or 232.118 kilopascal. Okay? So ayan. Ayan na yung sagot natin dito. So we have here the diameter and of course the shearing stress. Okay? So nakuha natin siya, parehas na. So proceed na tayo sa last problem for this session. Balik tayo dun sa last problem. A steel marine propeller shaft 14 inches in diameter and 18 feet long is used to transmit 5,000 horsepower at 189 RPM. If G is equals to 12 times 10 raised to 6, determine the maximum shearing stress. Okay, so madali lang naman yan. Technically, alalahan natin, hindi ko alam kung naturo ko siya sa inyo, pero akong bahala dyan. So, we have, kopya muna natin. Huwag ko makalimutan. So, katulad ng sabi ko guys, kopyahin mo na, ano mo natin yung mga binigay na given. Okay, binigay na given. So, meron siyang diameter na 14 inches. Okay, and meron tayong length na 18 feet long. And meron tayong power na 5,000 horsepower or foot-pound force to. Convert natin to foot-pound force or foot-pound inch. Or basta yun. Ayan. And meron tayong F na 189 RPM or frequency. And G. So, G is equals to 12 times 10 raised to 6 PSI. Okay? And find the maximum shearing stress. So, first, alamin natin kung anong unit yung horsepower or conversion niya. Okay? Teka. So, ayun. Meron tayo dito. 1 horsepower is equals to 550 foot-pounds per second. Okay? So, yun yung gamitin natin. Pero convert natin to inches pa din yun. Okay? And then ito, of course, convert natin to seconds. So, conversion time tayo, guys. Ibang kulay gamitin natin. So, convert natin. 1 horsepower is equals to 550 uh, pound foot per second. Okay, so ganyan siya. And of course, this one, revolution per meter, di ba? So, revolution per minute pala. So, 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. Tama, ganyan. Ayan. Ito, tapos multiply pa natin yung feet. So, kung sa taas yung feet, sa baba natin ilagay yung feet dito, and then inches. Okay, so 1 feet is equals to 12. Something like that. Okay? So, ayun. Ayan na. And of course, this one, convert natin to 12 inches. Okay, para lahat naka-PSI, tapos naka-ano. Basta para uniform tayo. So, first, 18 times 12, 216. So, 216 inches. So, next tayo, 5,000 times 550 times 12. Okay, so we have here, oh my God, sobrang laki. 33, 246. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pound per inch per second. Pound inch per second. And of course, 189 divided by 60. We have here 3.15 RPS. So, mapapansin nyo sa formula natin, mapapansin nyo dito, walang binigay na torque. Okay? Pero pwede natin i-solve yung torque. How? Gamitin natin yung formula natin sa power. Okay? So, solution. So, paano ako sinasabing gamitin yung formula for power? We have formula for power na 2, ay di, paano ba yun? Balikan natin yung ano. Meron tayong formula for power na ganito. Diba? Ano yan? Ayan. P is equals to 2 pi TF. Ayan. P is equals to 2 pi TF. Okay? So, 2 pi TF. And dahil kailangan natin ng torque, para ma-solve to, ganun gagawin natin. So, divide both sides ng 2 pi F. 2 pi F. Okay, so T is equals to, ayan, so we have here, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 2 pi 3.15. Okay, so we have T is equals to, pound inch to guys is equals to 1667337.499 pound inch. Okay? So, ayan yung torque natin. So, meron na tayong torque, meron tayong diameter. We can now solve the maximum shearing stress. Ano ba yung formula ng maximum shearing stress natin? So, technically guys, let's say na yung propeller shaft natin, hindi yung mismong propeller, okay? Yung shaft lang. Of course, yung propeller shaft natin is a solid cylindrical shaft. So, syempre, gamitin natin yung formula is yung for solid. Okay? So, T is equals to 16T over pi T cube. Okay? So, ayan. T is equals to 16 answer divided by ilan to? 14 cube pi. So, we have T is equals to 3094.636 PSI. Okay? So, ayan. Meron na tayong torsion. Okay? So, that's all for our torsion. Or, I mean, this one is, the answer is shearing stress pala. Sorry. That's all for our torsion and ayun lang. Okay, so if you have any question, feel free to ask. Pwede kayo mag-drop down sa comments. Okay, so ayun lang. Thank you guys.